Kashyyyk, for example, was very, very small area-wise. There was basically just above and then the first floor. It's completely different here. Dantooine was different, Korriban was different, Tatooine was different. They're all very individual and I like that about the game. So it's very hard to actually say which would be the favorite planet. For example, I very much liked Taris because of that Macropolis feeling. And the fact that it was actually going beyond levels and more levels. Oh no, I don't want to go. Tell I want to go to the embassy. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I'm beside myself today. But all the planets were fun. There wasn't a single planet that I really didn't like. And I'll get to that point after speaking. Get back to the point after I speak with him.
Have you managed to retrieve the data from our droid in the city?
No, I have not.
Time is a critical factor. We cannot allow the Sith to decode that data recording, or our operations on Manan will be compromised.
He doesn't want to talk about it at all. Okay. That would have been interesting. Confronting them. Oh well. Now, getting back to the point. The planets in this game. I like them so much because they're very much to me like the dungeons in Baldur's Gate 2. And there's an interesting remark that fellow Let's Player Squee913 has made on a video, in a video that I watched a while ago. I don't know which of his LPs it was. He was just comparing something to Baldur's Gate 2. And he said that what he liked about, and I agree with him, what he liked about the dungeons in Baldur's Gate 2 turning around, we're wrong here. What he liked about the dungeons in Baldur's Gate 2 was the fact that they went up to a point where it was just before the point where it would have gotten tedious. So they were almost, just not quite so long that it would have been annoying. They managed the dungeons managed to stop just before it got annoying. And I agree with him, and I think it's the same with the planets, at least so far. And that's a really good sign, that's good design there. That in retrospect, the dungeons, or in this case planets, might seem long, like for example Dantooine or possibly Manan. But only in retrospect. While you're playing them, they're just exactly long enough. And that's actually a good point for many things. For example, LPing in general. Which brings me to Variax's brilliant interactive Morrowind LP, which at this point has already ended. Because he loved doing that game. He said so very, very many times. He loved doing the LP. And... wait a second, I'm going to go in front of the judges and then finish my thought here. He loved doing that interactive LP, and he knew he could have done it at least a while longer and not losing his fun with it. But he didn't want to end it after he lost fun with it. He wanted to end it just before he was losing fun. And that, I think, is very admirable. The fact that he deprived himself of at least a little bit of enjoyment he could have gotten out of it, just so he could end it at the right point. Just so it wouldn't go too long. And I think that was hard for him, and I respect him a lot for that. Not only for that, but for that as well. Now, that was a bit of lengthy off-topic talking from me. Now let's turn him in. Sunry, that is. Oh, I'm an idiot. I have no more questions for now. That's not where I start the trial. I have to go to the warden. And that, by the way, and I know most of you will hate the fact that I'm doing this at all, talking about this, and I kinda hate myself for this, but this is therapeutic what I'm doing right now. Recording because I feel crappy. This is something I had to do today. Ending something just before it got really ugly.
I'll rot in here if I have to. I won't.
And that's that. I want to begin Sunry's trial now. Yeah, the only thing Goofuth thinks he could do would be to force persuade the manager of the hotel, but he's not going to want to take that direction anyway. He wants to expose Sunry. For Bindo's sake. And I actually think he's beginning to lose patience with those Selkath. So, are you deaf, Flipperhead? Let's get this trial over with. How long are their names in their native tongue? That would have been easy. Okay, he does want to expose Sunry, as I said, for Old Man Bindo's sake, and I want to stress at this point that this is not out of a sense of justice. Goofuth doesn't care about that. He wants to do what he thinks Bindo would like him to do. I think he's found a father figure in him. And we all know the daddy issues he has, given his behavior. But I think, if it's at all possible, he would like to be them as lenient as they can be, and he would like to mention that he actually confessed.
No! You traitor!
Sunry, no!
I do.
No! I object! I am the victim of a conspiracy here!
Yeah, impartial, right.
It is an honor to see justice served, and I will see Sunry is executed for the crime he has committed.
The man I saw leaving, Sunry, probably left after I heard the blaster shot.
The guilt of the accused is apparent even this early in the trial.
Yeah, know your place, Sith.
You are Firith Me, the well-known Pazak player. I wonder if we can trust the word of a gambler as reliable testimony.
Now. Actually, wait a second. What I'm going to do now is end the recording at this place. See you in the next video because I need to go to the bathroom and get myself another beer. So, see you.